Alrighty, so let me swap scenes here. So this next ship is, we played one of these ships last week. The pack's called the Shielded Zoltan Cruisers. We played the C version from Mr. Porku, and he sent me a reminder of the description of it. It's got 9 layers Zoltan Shield as a hidden augment. Can't stack with vanilla Zoltan Shield. 50% ion resist. Cheaper to buy and upgrade shields. Artillery on the Type A is a faster version of the boss ion artillery that also pierces 2 shield layers. And the Type B artillery is the boss laser artillery that deals 1 ion damage on top of the actual damage and pierces a shield laser. Okay, it's pretty broken. So all these ships are pretty busted. Alright, so let's check out. We played the C, so we want to play the A or the B this time. I really like the coloration on these ships. Yeah, we played this. Yeah, the OP mini beam builds. So we got an ion dual laser plus a halberd beam plus, or double basic laser whole beam plus. This one starts with no shields. This one starts with shields. Let's do one that starts with shields. I kind of don't want to get rid of shields. I'm gonna guess this one's got the power issue with 3 Zoltans, a backup battery. Let's check the description of the, what is this one? The Packed Ice. Packed Ice. With some minor loadout rework, this ship is capable to keep up in a fight, even with a substandard reactor. Yeah, so we start behind in reactor power on this one. Let's check out the Gibbs. Follow the rebellion. Nice. Mr. Porku's Gibbs, always clean. And this reactor isn't even that bad. God, ion dual lasers. What are these weapons? Halberd beam plus. It pierces a shield layer. Oh my gosh. Halberd beam that pierces a shield layer. So this can pierce 3 shields. Do 1 damage, but it can do 1 damage to 3 shield. That's crazy. 1 power, 2 shot laser that also does ion damage. I feel like the more Mr. Porku makes ships, the more overpowered Mr. Porku's ships become. This is crazy strong. You want to be the guy on shields. Okay, give me 1 second. Ah, the beam is shorter actually. Okay, that's something. It's something to be a little more balanced. Slightly shorter beam. Alright. Welcome aboard, RPG. Welcome aboard. Now, how much for the early power? 30 for that. Okay. All you heard, brother from another star. What? Man, that was a good granola bar. Mmm. Delicious. With those weapons, it should have Zoltan Shield. You mean it shouldn't have Zoltan Shield? You're probably right. These weapons, it probably should not start with Zoltan Shield. Honestly, this probably shouldn't have half of what it starts with how overpowered it is. You know, early free crew is good. That is good. That frees up Silly Device. Welcome aboard, Silly Device. Run is already blessed. Such an early, amazing blessing to have a Silly Device available here. All right. Nebula gets us 1 extra jump. Let's do it. Ship like these make Mondays happy. Well, it's part of the reason I like these. Monday's so much more than Wednesday. It's just... No, I can not get completely wrecked all the time. Oh yes, this has a 9. Yeah, not only does this have a Zoltan Shield, it has a 9-bar Zoltan Shield. Even more balanced. So instead of not having Zoltan Shield at all, like Laner thinks this should have, it's got a buffed Zoltan Shield. Could have sworn we had a silly device. I think it's a rise. I think it's a rise, not silly device, if I remember correctly. Wow, and these dual lasers will even be really good against Zoltan shields, I think, because they have ion with them. Oh, yeah, one shot. Oh my gosh. You know what? I need scrap. If there was anything but a human. Okay, that is... I thought there was... Awaken? Maybe it's Awaken. Somebody probably knows. Unless my bot's not working. No, my bot's on. New challenge, unscathed. Never take damage from hostile ships in battle. Events don't count. Alright. Alright, I'll try. I'll try. I mean, probably the scariest thing will be beam drone, ion, plus missile. The bot works. It's just been too long since you've been able to chill and stream. Well, it's good to have you here anyway, Ren. You gotta go with all those doctor classes or whatever. Awaken, blessed. You can't find it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Where's Silly Device to tell us what his command is? Now I'm wondering. I gotta look it up now myself. Look up the commands. That's an okay deal, not good enough. Where is it? Where is it, Silly Device? Man, I don't see it. Maybe it's not under the bot. Maybe it's under a different one. I can't remember. Surely nobody removed the Silly Device command. Nobody would troll us that hard, would they? Well, if it got removed, somebody like Pivo or somebody can definitely add it back in. I don't, that seems weird. It could have been one of those where the command... I think there was a highlight or a clip for it, but clips, when you're not a... When you're affiliate, not a partner, clips I don't think last forever. So it could have been that the clip went away, so somebody removed it or something. Nice double reward. Holy crap, this is... Oh, wow, what a crazy start this is. Right, I'm gonna check the store. If there's no store, I'll do something. Zoltan ship my favorite? I mean, it's hard to choose a favorite. Back in the day, I always used to say Mantis B is my favorite ship. Because I like 4-man Mantis boarding, but it depends on what version of the game I'm playing. If I'm playing hard mode, no pause, Stealth A is probably like strongest, so I like winning. But maybe Zoltan A or Stealth A. Oh my god. What a frickin' start, man. I'm just buying all that. Now I have I'm boss ready. Sector 1 boss ready. Let's go. Black 1 heavy laser, halberd beam plus ion dual laser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a 7 power weapon system. We are already boss ready weapon wise, so I don't need to buy any more weapons this run. On one of your last Mantis C runs, you were able to make 4-man Lanius boarding. That was a wild run. Wow, I bet that was pretty crazy. Speaking of heavy laser and flak, I know, right? I could just swap to that if I wanted to. This guy can't do damage to us if I move somebody to shields, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to do damage to us anyway, so... Ugh, it's like so close. This is how the TAS plays. The assisted whatever, the bot assisted thing. No fight till boss, but pre-igniter. What's the TAS again? I know you told me, but I can't remember. Like bot assisted FTL or something. Tool assisted speedrun, that's the one. Okay, he's gonna board me. Oh, no he's not, because you can't get through Zoltan Shield. God, why did Mr. Porco give the halberd beam a buff? Halberd beam's already like the strongest weapon in the game. Let's give it shield piercing. Okay, quickly try to rescue the crew. Your haste has paid off. Or didn't, but it got a dude, so it's fine. You just found my runs on YouTube and you've been loving them. Nice, 303 Well, there are thousands of hours there, so you should not run out of content, I hope. Should not run out of content for a while. Let's go and just do this. Just go like that. And then we'll get second shield, then we'll get a weapon upgrade. This ship is stronger than Zoltan A, 2C combined. Yes, I would agree with that statement. Checks out. Oh, baboom! It's Leet Speak. The 3s are Bs. Gotcha. All right, baboom. That makes way more sense than 3A Throom. I don't know. I can figure it out. An enemy ship with Zoltan Shield bypass you call shenanigans. Oh, without Zoltan Shield bypass. Okay, so if I go 2 more Nebula jumps, I do get an extra... Ooh, if I go through these ones, I get 2 extra jumps. We'll see if we can make that happen. I feel like the last ship I played was Zoltan C as intended. Wow, we one-shot his weapons with just our laser. Do these ion lasers deal system damage to shields when hitting the shield bubble? I don't think so. I don't think it does that. It does say system damage 1. Hull damage 1, system damage 1, ion damage 1. But it doesn't do system damage when it hits the shield barrier. I think it does 1 system. Let's check it out. Let's actually see how this works. When 1 shot hits, let's see what happens. So there's 1. It does ion damage, but it didn't do system damage yet. But when it hit, it did 1 system damage and 1 ion damage. So 1 shot of dual lasers, if it gets through shields, does 2 ion damage to shields. Yeah, it's busted. It's busted. Uh-oh, do we actually take damage? No. What do you think this is? A not OP ship? It is an OP ship. I think it only happens when an ion weapon has system damage separately added in code. Okay. I gotta check out Corridor Crew's reimagining of Adam West Batman as a modern, dark, and gritty blockbuster. I actually did watch that last night. Well, wait. Was it Corridor Crew? I watched something last night that was like... It looked like they took the Dark Knights, the latest Batman trailer, and added Adam West in it. I watched that. Was that Corridor Crew that did that? Or was that something different? Yeah, I can actually get both of these. Okay. That's the one? Okay. I didn't realize that was Corridor Crew that did that. Oh my gosh, it's weapon pre-igniter. Well, can't afford it this time. Really just looking for long-range scanners, I guess, from here, so... Since we don't get that, let's go ahead and get our shield. And then Nexus Power, then we can actually get, like, Heavy Laser online. I was wondering, wow, this is a really well-done trailer. But I didn't notice that was cool to recruit. The BAM POW effects were hilarious. I like how it was like this really dark stuff, and then you hear Adam West say something that was probably ridiculous on the show, but all of a sudden is much darker with the way they, you know, change the setting, whatever they do to make that happen. It was pretty awesome. Huh. The ion passed through and did no ion damage. Oh yeah, we're immune to ion damage on this ship. That's right. In case you all thought we weren't OP enough. The ship is also immune to ion damage. This is so busted. This is such a broken ship. Alright, 50 scrap to get heavy laser online. Well, we might get an extra run in with how overpowered this is. Actually, damn, I should have checked before I did that. Corridor Digital is their main channel, huh? I don't think I knew that. I'll take that deal. I watch a lot of their, you know, Stumpman Reacts or whatever videos where they watch videos with professionals in the industry and they'll talk about it. I like their channel. Their channel's cool. It's a cool channel. Good YouTube channel with cooler dudes. Like when they analyzed the what's the Boston, who are the guys who make all those robots? Boston something. And they analyzed it to show how it was not CGI made, because you could tell by the lighting and a bunch of different stuff that it was actually legit and all that. Boston Dynamics, yeah. Bosstown Dynamics was good too. Is that the one where they also made their own CGI robot video that was like really crazily well done. It's a great channel. Great channel. I liked the one where they I think they talked to the people who did the Shang-Chi choreography or the camera work, and so they talked about how they were modeling it after a lot of Shanghai Chinese martial arts movies and stuff like that. Lots of cool videos on the channel. Love that channel. Sure, have all my missiles. All right. Beautiful. We weren't strong before. I think we're strong now. Pirate or Mantis? Pirate or Mantis? Where do I want to go today? We have 6 crew already. Go to Mantis so we can hopefully get a civilian up here. Choice for civilian. Alright, well let's hope this is not giant alien down and spiders. Okay, cool. Ship fight is perfect. Have I done a run where I use the worst weapons I can find? Holy shnikes, what a deal. No. Sounds terrible. Because if I did that, I would just have heal bombs or repair bombs on my ship and I wouldn't be able to do anything. So no, I haven't done that. I have not done that. What's up, Nietzsche? I mean, usually try to win with handicapping yourself, but I feel like that might be too much. Unlike the challenges I was doing a couple years ago. We did some challenges, yeah, we did some fun challenge type stuff, but it was never like use a build that is unwinnable with or anything like that. Alright, we'll let him go. We get a free weapon from falling in. after them. Like we did the as intended challenges were fun. Naive Captain challenge. Maybe I'll take a break from Hard Mode No Pause and do some of those challenge runs again at some point, because those were pretty fun. Pretty fun runs. The problem with that is it's hard to come up with new ideas. There's only so many fun ideas I can come up with for those runs. I have people suggest things, but they suggest things like use the worst weapons. You know, it's like, I'm not gonna... Fun challenge that I can't win with. Or the Iron Man challenge, which was apparently thought of before Advanced Edition even came out. So it's like not even really feasible with Advanced Edition, seems like. How close to my engine guy? One more dodge? Alright, we'll actually do that. Worst weapons you can find, but who says your idea of worst weapons cannot be Vulcan or something? Yeah. Oh man, the worst weapon in the game is Flak 1. Guess I have to use it. Yeah, worst is subjective, right? Beep, 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 beep. God, I really hate this burst laser too. Oh man, I guess I'll get 4 of them. Such a bad weapon. Not you again! It's me again. Me. Have I done anything shieldless? Yeah, we've done a couple shieldless challenges. I think when we played Stealth A as intended, I think we did all the stealth ships without shields, if I remember correctly. Because we were calling that the as intended with the shielded ships. No, don't let them get out. Is that a good enough deal? Small bomb? We can definitely get something better than that. He's breached, so he's not getting out. What you got? What you got? An ion charger. That definitely smells more than a small bomb. I think that sells for more than a small bomb does, I think. Sounds masochistic to you? It's a challenge. But yeah, I think I have a playlist for the as intended. So if you look at that playlist, you'll probably see a bunch of the things we did. Like, I'm sure we did shieldless at least once. For I think a bunch of our Mantis ships, it was like, I can't remember exactly what we did. I think it was like I had to use boarding, but couldn't get over a certain amount of weapon power or something. I forget a lot of the specifics. It's been a while. That was a couple years ago. There it is. Knockrunner's got the link for it. Thanks. Yeah, focusing on drones for NGs, boarding on Mantis, focusing on missiles with Rock. I think we had a missiles only challenge at once. Probably it was like Rock A on that challenge. What about an FTL drinking game? Every time you get 5 free hull damage, take a shot. Chat does that. I don't drink, so I don't ever do any of those challenges. I would drink water and then I'd just be peeing, having to go take a break and pee all the time. Hey! Your life is valuable, except free stuff. Because I hung out with some friends one time where we were doing like some sort of drinking game, like, I don't know, what's with the ping pong ball and the... what is that game called? Where you throw a ping pong ball into cups or something. It's just called cups, I don't remember. But, like, since I don't like any alcohol, I was just like, okay, I guess I'll play, but I'm only drinking water. I was like, oh my god, I gotta go. Beer pong, yeah, maybe beer pong. FTL Bingo, I actually have that link in my bookmarks somewhere. Never really did much with that, though. I always thought, oh, that's kind of cool, but usually I'm like, I like my challenge ideas better, so that's why I didn't do anything with that. Can I really not reach there? God, I don't think I can. And he's running. Okay. Well, that was 100% dodge. Okay, this should keep him from leaving though. Good. Okay. 162 scrap. Let's get this. I actually don't know what's better. Ion dual lasers or heavy laser? No, yes I do. Ion dual lasers is broken, so that's definitely better. Dual lasers, heavy laser, that's a tough one, but ion dual laser, yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Do need to get some systems, though. Zoltan or Zoltan? Wow, what great choices. I was hoping I'd have a choice of civilian. And I have the worst choice possible. Well, 67 scrap. I could get long-range scanners. I got 2 things to sell. All right. This is not SMPK, no. This is a mod from Mr. Porku called Shielded Zoltan Cruisers. Slow Rider does not give ships this OP in SMPK. Artillery. So this was the one. This is the B ship. This is the one I think he said has the boss's ion thing. So I probably want to get that. I have 3, so I could get that, cloaking, hacking. I really want to get mind control this time since I didn't get it last time. I'm gonna actually get mind control now because dealing with Zoltan Border Police without mind control is a nightmare. It would be a nightmare. Let's go ahead and do that. How much for the heavy laser? 90 scrap. Let's get 1 more dodge. Then we'll probably go for weapon, then we'll go for 3rd shield. Probably. Okay. A lot of nebula jumps. I don't think this is going to work out well for me getting my full jump. As getting every jump possible. What's my highest score? I think I score farmed once. Got really bored and got up to like, I broke like 7k and I was like, this is boring. Score farming is so easy. You just get a build that's you can dive infinitely on and then dive infinitely. The only thing that stops you is how bored you get. And I got bored pretty quickly. To me, that's not really a fun way of playing the game. First, I've got such a big stream of good viewerships. Really, it's 2 to 3 people that are keeping the viewership stream alive. RPG Nerdo's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Slow Rider and his SMPK kind of resurgence. And then occasional ships from Mr. Porku. Pieboy's done one. I mean, if you look at the list, it's like 2 pages of RPG Nerdo ships. RPG Nerdos is kind of single-handedly keeping the viewerships alive. Is diving going into rebel-controlled space? Yes. So what you do if you want to farm score, you can get theoretically infinite score. All you got to do is go to the final beacon of a sector after you're really, really strong with like cloaking and hacking. Although not hacking, because you can't indefinitely use hacking because you run out of drone parts. But basically cloaking and get like a crazy pre-ignited flak 2 glaive beam build or something, and then jump back and forth from the exit beacon and a beacon connected to it. And you could just do that forever. if you know how to time your cloak correctly. And you'll even fight the same ship over and over. It's like it's really easy once you have the build for it. You can wow, God, these freaking ships. You can probably find my score farming run is on YouTube probably somewhere. We basically did that until I couldn't stand it anymore because I got bored to death. Beep bum, beep 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 bum. Let's do this. Bum, bum. I'm just getting a little extra weapon training. No, not long. Wait as long as possible. There we go. Into the nebula. Wow. This is a lot of 3 shield ships for Sector 4, I feel like. I mean, I'm not complaining, because, you know, we're brokenly overpowered, but it's pretty impressive. And we are not dodging anything. If I wasn't brokenly overpowered, we probably would have taken damage by now. Did we take damage? Failed your challenge. Failed your challenge, RPG Nerdos. Not even that good. All it took was like 3 shield ships and weapon plus drone power in a row. I've been playing pretty fast and loose with my defense though, I will say. And as OP as I think this halberd beam is, the shortened beam length is actually a pretty big nerf. I'm actually not able to get as much damage out of halberd beam as I should be able to with this one, so this is still stupidly strong, but it's not as stupidly strong as I initially thought. Oh, they meant that on the shield bypass though. Beep 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 boo. Beep beep boo. It's just non-stop Burst Laser 2 ships, man. Burst Laser 2 and drones to... Remember what I said about drones being our Achilles heel? We're like fighting nothing but offensive drone ships. Nice double reward though. New challenge, scratch damage. Don't get damaged more than 3 times during the run. Okay. I am altering the deal. Alright, Darth RPG. You just keep altering it until we can actually complete the challenge, I guess. Alright, store. If there's nothing good, we get Heavy Laser Online. If there's something good, we might still get Heavy Laser Online. It's good systems. Beep bum, beep beep beep, beep beep bum. Yeah, the mind control counter, I don't feel like I need the slug as much. Although there are some blue options with slugs. Do I want hacking or do I want cloaking? Which do I want? Let's go hacking. Let's do that. Puts us at 1 scrap shy of getting the Heavy Laser Online. How about the challenge? Fail all RPG Nerds challenges, but not so much that they give up giving you challenges. Now there's a challenge. You gotta ride that line. Okay, no cloaking on this guy at least. You never managed to get the 4 non-healing systems on Slug B. You get too skittish with your crew's safety. Oh yeah? Have I ever done that? can't remember if we've done a run where we never got hacking. I mean, heal bay or clone bay. I can't remember if I've done that before, honestly. I feel like maybe we've done that once. You'd like to say blindfold challenge. That's popular on Twitch. Wow, playing this game blindfolded. Man. So you'd be going completely by sound. I couldn't do it. I couldn't select my crew. I don't have the hotkeys for it. J for jump. Like, how would you choose your jumps? I don't know how you do that in FTL, honestly. Not sure how you would do that. Do you like take the blindfold off when you do your jumps or something? That's the only thing I can think of. Mod that lets chat make choices for you. That's how. Do it on easy difficulty. I mean, even then, like, how do you ever... You just be looking at somebody randomly clicking until they jump. Doesn't sound super entertaining. Man, blindfold challenge. Basically, you couldn't deal with borders at all. I can't even think of how you do that. We never have done Twitch Plays FTL, though. We do still need to do that at some point. If I go for one extra jump, nah. Can you select jumps with arrow keys? I don't think so. I'm pressing them now. I'm pretty sure there's no way to choose where you jump except by clicking on it. And like next sector, I don't think like J works for that. Why? No. Like, there's too many things in this game that I feel like that wouldn't work with. So Zoltan Homeworld is not worth because you can't get Zoltan Shield on this ship. However, Abandoned Sector might be worse. Wow, these are really rough choices. We've had Zoltan or Zoltan Abandoned. I mean, with Zoltan Homeworlds, we can at least get the chance at Envoy. Abandoned, we'd have a choice. If we go here, we might have a forced Abandon 6. We are strong, it's true. But still, it's frickin'... Still Lanius Bombers, man. I don't think I've ever been so strong that I'd be like, oh, Lanius Bombers are a pushover. I mean, we're pretty darn strong, but... Nice. Alright, so we want third shield. Do we have our hacking? Okay, we have our systems. So third shield's kind of just the last thing we need to get. Wait, we can get an extra system? Oh, we can. Alright, let's buy artillery. Let's buy the artillery. 3 shot, 1 damage, 1 ion damage laser, pierces 1 shield, 10% chance starts to fire. Okay, so this is not the shield piercing ion. Okay. Alright, I need to get just a bunch of power before I go for shields, honestly. We have 2 Zoltan shields, nothing can kill us. What about a double burst laser 2 flak 1? Right, they probably still can't kill us, but still. Never say never in FTL. If you say never, FTL will immediately go, what about this? But we do have Missile maneuver for their weapons, so that's pretty insane. Is there any upside to Abandoned? Lots of potential scrap gains. So Abandoned is actually one of the best Sector 2-3 choices. Rand buying artillery. Who are you? What have you done with the real Rand? I'm real Rand. I'm just, you know, I'm broadening my horizons. You know? Playing this ship as intended. We have to see what the artillery does. Is this Sector 8? No, we're in Sector 5, I think. Alright, Lanius Bomber, cloaking teleporter. Burst Laser 2. So many Burst Laser 2s, man. I think what I might do is actually hack his teleporter if he gets to teleport. And my control is pilot as we fire. I just realized there's some crazy purple thing here. Oh, we got a fleet delay. The artillery's got something going on. Oh, look! The artillery's an actual burst laser too. Sticking out the front. I'm gonna shoot you with my nose. I didn't even realize that's what it was. Look at the value point and shield and the power there. Okay, now we just need one more shield power. We're looking good. Is it Abandoned Kenny's favorite? He's always the one who said Abandoned PogChamp, so yeah. Do I want to buy? I don't have enough for that. All right, let's just take the exchange. I couldn't afford translator, sadly. What if the enemy had double Vulcan stealth weapons and level 3 cloaking and level 8 dodge? Well, that would be terrifying. There's a lot of augments that if the enemy could get them, that would be pretty insane. And all the ones you just mentioned are those. What did you say? Stealth weapons and... Oh, you didn't. You only said one augment, but still, yeah. What if they had pre-igniter along with that too? And an automated reloader. Oh my god. Alright, so there's shields. Translator, no. No translator. Not even playing ship as intended. Not even that good. Ooh, ASB allies against a bomber. Okay. With how OP we are, I keep thinking we just have cloaking, but we don't actually have cloaking, so we probably take some more damage here at some point. Yeah, one more missile could actually do damage to us. He didn't get to fire it though. Cool. Hey, free hull repair. See, we never took damage. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never lie about such a thing. Silly device. Anti-boarding party, best anti-boarding party. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. True. But if there was ever a run where I feel like I could get away with being overconfident, I feel like this is probably the run I could get away with that. Alright, 66 scrap. Let's get power. And we can back up batteries too, and then we're gonna start. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna upgrade artillery. Devil missile ship. No worries. I got 9 Zoltan shields. I think we'll be okay. Although we did take 1 damage this run, so not even full damage this run. Alright, distress store. Actually, if I want to go to the store, I gotta go now. Unless I want to dive. I get 2 extra jumps from diving. I don't have cloaking for the dive is the only thing. Don't have cloak for a dive. Let's not get that greedy. Or overconfident. Because of its slow, insidious killing. Automated reloader, yes please. Do I have anything to sell? I don't. To get like clone bay is what I'd get. Okay. ASB does bypass Zoltan Shield. Yes, it does. So we could lose our next challenge if we did that. Inquire about the process. Oh, I can't help you. ASB ignores Zoltan Shields. Empty jump is empty. Rock or slug? I don't have long range scanners, but you know what? It's never rock, right? It's never rock. Okay. Wow, what a weird sector layout. ASB, easy as 1, 2, 3. Nice Guffrey. Easy as do, re, mi, shoot at me. I'm gonna die, baby, you and me now. I'm bad at words. I couldn't rhyme with me. I couldn't rhyme any more E words. Whoops. That was the... I did not mean to... That's why you don't take deals with slugs. It's fuel. I didn't want that. I did not want that fuel. ASB sees your super shield and raises you 3 damage and a hull breach. That's right. Oh man, I'd love another automated reloader. God, if I hadn't been singing a stupid song. Don't blame the song, Rand. I could have got another automated reloader. Okay, if we get scrap from here, I'm coming back for that reloader. Probably. Okay. Let's make sure he can't dodge here, because that's a big giant missile. And heavy lasers to get through our Zoltan shields quickly. Learn the alphabet with FTL. A like anti. S like ship. B like battery that's gonna blow up your butt in 2 seconds. Yes. No surrender. No surrender. Hit the correct button this time. Hit the correct button. Whoa. 69 scrap, the best amount of scrap. Just enough to buy an automated reloader. Let's do it. Alright, so we skip the other store because I now cannot afford long range scanners. That's fine. Alright, next we want to get either hacking or artillery upgraded. Gonna disable my doors. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna set my ship on fire. Really, the only scary they're gonna set your ship on fire ship is usually a firebomb, I will say. Oh, nice. We can actually get the full hit there. Nice. This artillery is pretty good. You ask who am I and what have I done with the real Rand by buying an artillery, but look at this artillery. It's basically a 1 power burst laser 2. That the more power you get into it, the faster it fires. This is actually... The artillery is in Mr. Porku's mods are really strong. Like everything else, it's overpowered. It's broken. It's broken, so I gotta use it. Can I one-shot? I will say, as overpowered as we are, we're not one-shotting dudes. So, are we even that overpowered? Are we? Yeah, we probably are. Not even one-shotting. Yeah. No store. Let's go ahead and do this. Power. Give ourselves the option for level 2 hacking. Learn alphabet with Rand's alphabet books. D is for Dumbledoge. S is for Salt. F is for FUFTL. Coming later to a bookstore near you. F is for F, U, and FTL. Sounds like... Oh, I forgot to get level 202. Oh, and he's got cloaking. Okay, O is for oxygen that I forgot to buy. I need to kill this guy really fast, so... I'm gonna hack his cloaking. Because I could lose all of my crew here. So as soon as his cloak goes off. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Whew. Whew. All right, let me get O2 before I forget, in case we get another one of those events. FTL, M is for million missiles on enemy ships. N is for not enough time. S is for silly device. No, F is for flak. F is for flak 1. F you, FTL, give me a flak 1, not a flak 2. Okay. I don't think I need to use hacking here. RKD Randonose Drama. RKD. Is that an acronym for something besides what you just said? Because I've never heard those 3 letters put together. B isn't for battery, it's for BS. It's for bullshit. This sounds like an alphabet for cursing more than it does an alphabet for Rand's FTL. I guess that says something about my vocabulary when playing FTL. Approved auction, there it is. That's why I got it. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is an 8 or 9 power weapon system. Let's hack the same thing here. I keep hacking its cloaking and he never gets a second cloak off. X is for, oh, who are we kidding? Nothing in this game starts with X. X is for xenophobia. Is that an X or a Z? I think it's an X. What everybody in this galaxy suffers from. There we go. The only reason I thought of that X word is because didn't we do a xenophobic challenge where we played ships and we're only allowed to get the crew type that ship started with? I think we did that. X is for the spot on the map you mark where alien spiders are. There you go. All right, 135 scrap. What am I getting next? Ionized artillery. Do yo thing. Ain't no thing but artillery thing. Store. Well, I mean, we have enough for long-range scanners. L is for Lanius. They love everyone. Oh man, there's a Brigniter and another halberd beam. Oh my god, they got the broken ionized mini beam too. So this was good, but it kind of fell off if I remember correctly. Do I want to swap anything? I could sell the ion dual laser and the heavy laser for the halberd beam. And that would be an 8 power weapon system. Is that better is the question. It'll be a little bit before I can get it online. Yeah. This is good, but I feel like it's actually falling off a bit too. So we can just hack and slash everyone, potentially. Nah, we're not gonna dive, even though it'd be a nebula dive. God, Rockholm. I've had this was all Zoltans. This was Abandoner Zoltan. This was Rock or Slug, and now it's Rock or Rock. I mean, if I have a choice, I guess it's Rock Homeworlds is slightly better. I need level 5 engines for Rock Live Mine event. Although I think hacking might be a blue option for that too. Oh, I don't have a giant alien spiders thing though. Strong enough to destroy you. It's got to be like right next to us. So this is 3 jumps, right? The one we just got the quest from, the one where we let him run away, and then the reward. I think we don't even go for it. Use paper. What? Oh, ha, paper beats rock. I get it. I get it. Wow, okay. Rock sector. Not only do the events suck, but it's also just full of empty jumps, apparently. Cloaking double missile. Good thing we're brokenly overpowered, huh? I'm a little late on this. Okay, this can hit when it's at 1 shield, though. There. Get ready for all the missiles, though with double Zoltan shield, it's not that big a deal, I suppose, unless double Pegasus or something. Thankfully they can't, enemies can't spawn with a Pegasus. That would be insane. But I do need 1 more weapon power before I invest in anything else, I think. What are some interesting games on my radar? Are you asking about games that I would stream or games that I would play off stream? Because there are some MMOs I'm looking forward to in the future playing, but I doubt I would play those on stream because I just don't think my audience would be the MMO audience. I'm trying to think what games on stream are on my radar. I'm planning on probably doing another playthrough of Satisfactory soon. Probably after Auction Not Included, I play Satisfactory again. Because I think there's been an update for that. I mean, end of this month, Trigon comes out. Speaking of Pegasus, there's a swarm missile. So, Trigon I will probably play again for full release. I mean, off stream, I've just been playing Elden Ring. Trigon is trying to be FTL 2. FTL with better graphics. That we checked out the demo for it 2 weeks ago, I think it was now. So if you go to my YouTube, you can watch that if you're interested. But the MMOs that I'm looking forward to are probably not coming out anytime soon, but they're games that me and Shogi kind of follow occasionally. There's two that I'm looking forward to that are trying to like harken back to some of the old school MMO play with your friend mechanics, and that's Pantheon and Ashes of Creation are kind of the two that I'm looking at for hopefully being a fun return to some old school MMO stuff. Can't wait for more Satisfactory nights. I hope we have a good turnout for that, because I'm looking forward to playing that again. Let's do this. Oh. FTL wasn't a meme. FTL 2, you mean? Okay. Trip the ship. How dare you? How dare I? I dare because look at all the scrap I'm gonna get from daring. I'm gonna not use hacking here. So with this plus flak, I should be good. I did not get the missile offline. Well. Oh, we take the missile. Oh, good, we dodged it. Okay. Never give up, never surrender. By MMO, do I mean like Diablo or League? It's a very broad genre. When I talk about MMO, I'm talking about MMORPG, like WoW or EverQuest or Guild Wars 2. Is that what most people mean when they say MMO? I don't consider League of Legends or Diablo an MMO. I mean, I guess they are massively multiplayer online games, but maybe I'm an old school gamer where MMO is referring to MMORPG. Let's give the 2 power there. I thought most gamers would think of it that way, but maybe that's my own bias showing. You're bad. Okay, no worries. Scrap it. But you know, you do kind of bring up a good point. I mean, MMO, I feel like when it was a term that was first created, was there weren't games that you could massively play online until massively multiplayer online games, online role-playing games. So things like League and Diablo usually don't play with a lot of people at the same time, more than 10 or something like in League, but I could actually hear the argument for like Diablo 3 being considered massively multiplayer, since you're all on a server playing together. When you're playing Path of Exile, there's a ton of people all on the same server together. Wow, that's a good deal. You got MOBA and MMO muddled. Yeah, understandable. All right, what you got, Store? Even something like Overwatch is massive and online, but also like RPG is pretty important for a proper MMO because roles give players replayability in large worlds. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I feel like you could make an argument for Elden Ring to be a massively multiplayer online game. Because even though you're not teaming up with 20 people to fight a raid boss, you can play with your friends and you interact with people in the world. What's Hull Beam Plus? 1 power. Beam length of 90. So the Halberd Beam Plus length is pretty short. Do I want to swap it out? I don't think so. So I feel like massively multiplayer games, probably you could I think make a good argument that more games fit in that genre than we would have described that genre back in the day. There used to be MMORPG. Those existed before MMOs. Multiplayer online RPG games. We played a few of those. I don't need fuel. We're in Sector 7, right? Yeah. So access to all the players at the same time, not game lobbies. Yeah, so then it depends on your definition, you know? It's like, for it to be massively multiplayer online, do you need to be able to interact with more than 10 people at a time? Then League wouldn't fit. So I don't know. I don't know what the official internet definition of MMO game is now. No. I definitely wouldn't call a lot of these games we're talking about RPGs, though, so they wouldn't fit into that one, but it's kind of a gamer assumption that when you say MMO, you're talking about MMORPG, right? I feel like you could, again, you could say just massively multiplayer online fits a lot more categories than we used to consider it fitting into or applying to. You also would have to define massive. There you go. MMOs usually feature massive group dynamics. Most other games are limited. Yeah. So it depends on your definition. MMO specifically refers to players sharing the same game world. Souls Rings games are not quite that. Not quite MMO because access to each other is limited. Following this logic, would Town of Salem be an MMORPG? Well, yeah, what about like, I've never played it, but another streamer I hang out in her chat sometimes, Verosa, plays VR chat. Is that an MMORPG? I think it might be. Because you're hanging out in a world with other people. You're not fighting monsters, you're just playing a bunch of random party mini games, but you're role-playing as yourself. So, as running for president of the Tautology Club, I insist on words at least meaning the same thing for the sake of conversation in the first place. Okay. Nietzsche, when you say MMO specifically refers to players sharing the same game world, is that according to what? Is there a definition online of that somewhere? Because I've never. I believe you if it's somewhere, but I mean, who gets to make that rule? Just to be devil's advocate, I'm wondering who gets to make that rule. For Souls like, just take one of the M's off. So it's just a multiplayer online game rather than a massively one, huh? EOD Text said that, okay. That being said, playing D&D online could count as an MMO. Well, there is actually a massively multiplayer online role-playing game called D&D Online, so... Do you mean that, or do you mean, like, playing D&D on Discord with 5 of your friends? Online role-playing video game. An online role-playing video game in which a very large number of people participate simultaneously. Okay. I wonder where you're getting that definition. Damn it, I missed out on the store. I knew I was taking that off, that chance there. That's the standard in the game industry used to work for game studios, and we're in all agreement on what MMO was. Okay, well, there you go. Apparently, people in the biz all agree. People in the biz. Oh man, went off lethal. Okay. Means we'd probably take an ASB shot now, unless our artillery finishes him so we can get out. Nice. Alright, we got a repair, which might mean we get a dodge. I mean, an extra dive, that's fine. Oh, that's actually the definition in the Oxford English Dictionary. I had no idea. MMO is in the Oxford English Dictionary? I have to look this up. I assume that's an online... Oxford English Dictionary. Can I look up words here? Wait. Hold on a second. Okay, fine. Is this what you did? MMO definition. Online video game which can be played by a very large number of people simultaneously. I don't know about that one, man, because that doesn't mention being in the same world. What is this one? This is from dictionary.com. Screw the FTL run, we're figuring out the semantics of video game genres. That's right, that's way more important. Damn it, I have to dive again. Don't bother me, I am playing with semantics right now. You know what? We don't have cloaking. Actually, I don't think I can get... Okay, I can get Force Shield. I can't get Force Shield without Zoltan. I mean, maybe I don't need that because of Zoltan Shield. That's fine. Okay. Don't bother me. I'm on the internet arguing semantics with fellow nerds. I can't be bothered to, you know, take time to play video games. Playing simultaneously inherently implies together. What would be the point of it being online otherwise? I don't know. I mean, again, I'm playing devil's advocate, but you can... We are all simultaneously watching me play FTL, and you're not in the same world or same place doing it, right? Like, simultaneously just means at the same time. It doesn't mean in the same place. Are you winning, son? No, I need to know what does MMO really mean. Oh, these are the real questions. These are the real questions. Oh, by the way, we have the boss fight. Alright, here comes hacking. I think we one-shot his missile artillery. That's good. I don't think we get any crew kills, though. We are technically in the same server right now. Are we? That I don't know. I'm not. I'll have to take your word for that one. We are watching. I am playing. We aren't simultaneously playing the game. True. Well, actually, I bet you there are some people playing the... There probably are some people playing FTL while watching me play FTL. But a lot of people do, actually, I think. But we're not playing the same game together. But if somebody else is playing FTL while I'm playing FTL, aren't we both simultaneously playing FTL? Aren't we? That's why you mentioned tautology. We can be pedantic about alcohol, for example. I'm going to get drunk. On alcohol? Because not all alcohol gets you drunk. Oh, shut up. Of course, I mean that kind that gets you drunk. Okay. You're cruising on NGP in Sector 6. There you go. Me and Dapper Rich are simultaneously playing FTL. On totally different servers or something. I don't know. Beep, 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 beep. You know you're a nerd when you're hanging out on a website made for playing video games, talking about semantics behind video game genre labels. You know you're a nerd when. It is counterproductive to loosely mislabel things because it literally inhibits communication. Okay. This sounds right up RPG Nerdo's alley, right? RPG, aren't you studying English philology? What wasn't that what it was? Philology, which is the study of the history of a language or the theory of the language or something. Your wife calls you a virgin because you watch Twitch. We literally have a kid. Your wife calls you a virgin. Wow. Okay, that's. Why does that have to be? Why does that have to be a put down anyway? Why does that have to be a put down anyway? Seriously. Etymology, the study of the origin of words. Knowing you started this makes you laugh really hard. Nice. Falafelology. Falafelology. It's the most delicious ology of them all. Man, can we get the 0 damage boss fight? That'd be pretty amazing. Almost as good as the cookieology. The study of how to make more chocolate chip cookies. GG cookie time! We took 1 damage this entire run. And then talked about the definition of MMOs for 5 hours. Good run. The packed ice. That was the B version of Mr. Porku's Shielded Zoltan Cruisers. Let's check that score. 5601, not bad. Agreed though, patiently waiting for marriage here and you couldn't be happier. I, human that taught myself math before I learned language, assert that all language is inherently mathematical, but that most humans forget that. Okay. Challenge accomplished. Confirmed by RPG Nerdos, the challenge judge in chat. Alright, enjoy your looking, Rinja. I used to work in a studio named Cookie Time Studios. Did you really? Man, I want to work at Cookie Time Studios. That's going to be the name of my company when I start it. Hey, Nietzsche, thank you for the 414 bits. Technically correct, the best kind of correct. I mean, I think of MMO as MMORPG. I just have never actually thought about the technical... what games could now fall under that umbrella. But alright, that was a fun run. And we're going pretty quickly, so if we do SMPK run, we might have a run time for an RPG Nerdos bonus ship afterwards. So really quickly, my friends, I'm Sam Stretch, use Rich from take my possibly last break. We come back, we will do another ship. Thanks for hanging out, talking about stupid nerdy stuff with me. You all are awesome. See you in a bit, my friends.